Hey guys! So welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. The last thing I uploaded was my Leaving Cert results, and now it is the January after that, and I'm in college currently studying my first choice, computer science in Trinity. I don't go back until next week, so yeah, I decided to start filming again. Obviously I've probably said that 10 million times, but like hasn't like every YouTuber at some point. And I'm actually planning on going to Thailand this summer, so for a while, so I'm really hoping to film all of that because like for the memories, and I think you guys will like to see that. Also, I've been getting a ton of questions on my Instagram about filming some videos about Trinity and stuff because people want to go there and they like want to like hear about it and stuff, so I definitely will film some videos like that. I really want to like vlog. My friend in college does that and she has like a big following like in comparison to me, and I just don't know how she does it. I just can't. I don't know if I have like, I don't know if I could actually mentally do that. I really want to, but like I'm so scared because like people are just judgy. But then again, I'm in a course with like 10 girls and like who cares what the boys think, you know? Anyway, in today's video, I know you guys love my videos about how to get H1s in certain subjects. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to get a H1 in maths. Higher level, obviously it's a H1. So I got a H1 in maths when I got my results last September, and I definitely, because obviously I did get predicted grades and I sat the exam, and I actually got my H1 in the exam by actually doing it myself. My teacher gave me a H2, so I mean I got the H1 all by myself, so she should have gave me a H1, but it's fine. So yeah, I definitely did like get a H1. So I'm looking really purple, but if I turn down the lights, it's too dark, so I'm hoping I just color correct this to make me not look as purple. So yeah, I got the H1 on my own. It wasn't predicted. I literally got a H2 and predicted, but I got a H1 myself. So it's coming from true experience. Also, I want to say that in 5th year, like the end of 5th year, I was getting maybe like 50s on my tests. So what even is that now? I'm so like out of the loop with Leaving Cert. That's like what, a H5? That's a H5. So I have managed, like I'm not naturally like, oh yeah, I've been getting H1s all through 5th year, all through 6th year. Like no, not at all. Like I really like worked for that H1. Like I wanted it so bad and I didn't even know if it was gonna happen, but I'm glad I put the work in to get it. So it is possible. Like I've gone from H5s at the end of 5th year up to a H1 in my Leaving Cert. So it is possible, I promise. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. The first thing I need to talk about is sort of what I spoke about there at the beginning, but like the course really just comes together in like April, May. Realistically at the moment, or I don't know what, if you are in 5th year or you're in 6th year, but like, you really are just doing random topics and you like forget about the topic you did last in 5th year. But like when it gets to April, May, everything comes together. Like you're using random topics within topics, like everything comes together. Like once you get to May or April, like end of April, everything just comes together. And sorry, I've said that so many times, but like I can't express to you enough, like if you feel so lost, and like I did trigonometry a year ago, I don't remember anything. The minute you just start doing it, you start doing it again, you're like, oh wait, and it's actually like tying in with something else, it's tying in with something else, and you're like, this all makes sense. Because back when you did it a year ago, you hadn't all these other topics done, so it didn't, I don't know, you couldn't remember, and it was harder than you thought it was. So if you're really struggling right now, like in 6th year, what is this, January? I got, in my Christmas exams in 6th year, I got a H4. So I'm literally just telling you, it does not matter what level you are at, you can get up there. And if you're feeling like really lost, like that is completely okay. Like I was like so stressed. Like maths is obviously such an intense subject, like in my opinion, the hardest subject. Well, no. But for maths, you really need to trust the process, and hopefully you have a good teacher. I was blessed with the teacher I had. I got a new one, I think it was February last year, so not long before the Leaving Cert, and she was a blessing. And you just need to trust what they're doing and how they're teaching you. And I promise, once it gets to May, you're gonna be like, oh my god, like this all makes sense. Now, I know everyone talks about this, but exam questions, I cannot stress to you enough. This is all you need to do. Your stupid book, we didn't even have a book in school. Like my teacher was amazing. We didn't even have a maths book. Like maybe we did, but I do not remember ever bringing a book. You need to put time aside for maths every single day. Even if it's 30 minutes to do one exam question, not even one, half an exam question, like a short question. You need to do that every single day and just do them over and over and over again. Obviously some people get their exam questions online, but if you can, definitely get the big book full of the exam questions from all the years prior, because what I would do is I would do the exam questions on a piece of paper. If I got them wrong, I could correct myself, and then I write the right solution into the exam book, if you know what I'm talking about, so that when it gets to like April, May, you have all the answers to all of the questions, so you can go and do them again and correct yourself and how, and it'll make sense. I would literally remember all of the exam questions because I would have done them maybe 4 or 5 times over. Like I would do every single exam question in that book and start again and do them all again over and over and over again. Because the Leaving Cert, like, it's such a trick in the system, but like it's literally just repetition with just like different numbers. Literally all of the questions are the exact same, like so similar, like the exact same questions, just like a different function or something. So if you know your exam questions and what they can ask, you're absolutely sorted. And usually people don't think that for maths, like you'd think that for like biology or whatever, because like, oh, it's the same questions over and over. But maths, it's the exact same, it's just like a different function or something, but it's pretty much the exact same. And everyone knows that there's like a couple of ones every couple of years that's like a really hard question. If you can get those down, like that is the hardest thing that they are going to ask you. If you actually go through all of the years, like let's say one weekend you're going to do maths all weekend and you say, I'm going to do all of the differentiation questions up until 2013. I would do that a lot. Every weekend I would choose a different topic and I would do all of the exam questions on it. And mock questions. Mock are hard though. Mock are scary. I didn't even do a mocks, or pre's, or whatever you want to call them. But literally you would sit down and do all of the exam questions in that topic and you'd be like, whoa, like they're all the same. I found that it was real repetition in some of the topics like probability, functions, differentiation and integration, algebra. Statistics was literally just repetition, complete repetition. If you can do all the statistics questions, you're fine with the Leaving Cert. Now, one topic that I just will never understand is geometry. I didn't learn one piece of geometry. I also did not learn any of the constructions. I did not learn any of the, what's it called? What are they called? Oh, the proofs. I didn't learn any geometry, proofs, or constructions, and I still got a H1. Obviously, I had a lot more choice in my Leaving Cert, but like they're not really that important. Like if you want to do them in your exam, like if you want to choose to do them, then literally just learn them like the week before, because like learning them now, you're just going to forget them, and like you don't actually care what they're saying, you're just learning it off by heart so you can spit it back out on the page. If you don't understand like certain exam questions, there's a ton of videos on YouTube on like 2018 paper 1 question 2, and like it literally just goes through the question. While we're talking about like videos and all that kind of thing, I do just want to say that this video is kindly sponsored by examrevision.ie. I was contacted by Exam Revision and oh my gosh, I am so annoyed that I did not have this when I was in 6th year or 5th year or whatever. They also have junior certs, so if you're a 3rd year maybe. But like I know we're all like, oh my god, like hail study clicks, but like realistically study clicks just has exam questions. In my opinion, the notes, they don't have anything useful on notes or videos. They're like, it's literally just exam questions, and like if I had the exam book like full of the exam questions, I wouldn't even use study clicks for that subject. But examrevision.ie, oh my gosh, this would have been a lifesaver for me, especially if you don't have like great teachers. No offense to those teachers out there, but if you don't have a great teacher, and it's sometimes really difficult, especially in maths, to teach yourself, because like you don't have a clue what's going on. Exam Revision has videos, PowerPoint presentations, H1 standard notes, and you can track all of your progress. It also has like little quizzes and stuff, and like it tells you like what videos you've watched, what videos you haven't, and they like suggest like things that you should watch. It's really suited to like all kinds of learners. Personally, I was very like, I love notes and colors, and like so I was very into like videos and writing my own notes. So like this would have been a savior, because like when I had such a bad teacher and I was trying to find stupid like Leaving Cert notes on the internet, like they have them here and you can quiz yourself, and like videos and like all the topics from like really great teachers that explain things so well. And I know personally when I didn't have a great teacher for maths, I had to get grinds, and grinds are expensive, let me just tell you. Like €60 an hour, oof, so expensive. And like if I had this website when I was in 6th year, I definitely would not have got grinds, because like the videos on there are literally from like amazing state examiners and teachers, like H1 standard, like they're so good. Like take it from me, seriously, like use this website because I wish I had it when I was in 6th year. All the exam questions are broken down into each topic, just like I said, so maybe one weekend you can choose differentiation and do all of the questions and the past papers on them. So it is a paid service, but just as I was saying, if I had this when I was in 6th year, I wouldn't have had to get grinds, and this is way cheaper than getting grinds every single week in multiple subjects, may I add. Can I just say chemistry in particular is great on there. The videos, they're really good. Also, something I think is so nice is that every Saturday they have a Saturday session on YouTube, so it's like a 1-hour grind for free on YouTube, and it like gives you like a sense of like what the teachers are like, what the state examiners in the videos, all things like that. And I think it's so nice that they do that, and it's open for anyone on their YouTube channel. So the subjects, so I have a list of the subjects here that I have available for Leaving Cert, which is Irish, English, Maths, History, Ag Science, Biology, Business, Chemistry, Economics, French, Geography, Physics and Spanish. I can't even begin to tell you how much cheaper and better it is. Like with the grind, like sometimes I get tired and I'm not paying attention and I can't go back and rewatch it. All of these videos you can watch a million times if you want, and like a grind I would pay €60 a week, and this is like, let's say I choose just maths on the website, $19.99 a month. Are you joking? That's like a €5 a week. So thank you so much to examvision.ie for sponsoring today's video. I am so thankful that I got to find out of this website and tell everyone about it. Also for maths, the topics that you really want to focus on, like differentiation and integration, like functions, they come up every year. There's going to be a question on it. In my Leaving Cert there was 2 questions. I did both because they're the exact same, like they're just so easy. At the start I found differentiation really hard, but then once you do all of the questions, it's just the exact same thing over and over again. So for paper 1, I would definitely recommend focusing on differentiation, integration, algebra and functions. Paper 2, I don't like probability. Everyone finds it so easy. I thought it was the most difficult thing ever. I actually was forced to do a question on it in paper 2 and so bad. In paper 2, I would recommend focusing on statistics, sequences and series, financial maths and coordinate geometry, like the line, because that comes up literally every year, and as like a short and a long question, you're sorted. For my notes for maths, because obviously maths is sort of awkward to write notes for, but what I would do is I would like write, like, I know I'm focusing on differentiation, it's just the easiest topic to talk about. I would just say like differentiation, and I would go through the exam papers and pick out every single type of question, like type, if you know what I mean. Like obviously there can be multiple, like they like, can ask the same thing, just like different numbers as different function or whatever. But I would write down an example of every kind of question and solve it on the paper, so I could go back right before the exam and just skim through them all and be like, oh yeah, I know how to do that, oh yeah, I know how to do that. Logs also are really easy for short questions, definitely do those. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful in any way, shape or form. If you have any more questions about anything, please feel free to DM me on Instagram or leave a comment. My Instagram is @_EllenClark_ because I'm happy to answer any DMs. I always do. To 6th years and 5th years especially. Anyone who's sitting exams, I just have a special place in my heart because exams are just such a big part of like everyone's life, and I don't know. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I will talk to you all very soon. Also, I will leave examvision.ie's link down below, and their socials and their YouTube and everything like that. I will link it all down below. Okay, my memory card is full. Thank you all for watching. Love you all. Bye.